Hi, Tenderby students. We're going to get started today right on our paper. So go ahead and take out this paper here, page 267. We are going to do the front and the back. We're going to do some drawing on the front or minor drawing on the front, and then we're going to do the back together. So go ahead and get those out while I share my screen with you. Okay, how are you all doing today? I know you probably took a little break before you began your math, or maybe you haven't done your phonics yet, but I'm happy you're back here and we're on our paper. So you have your paper in front of you and we're adding with 10 mats, tens mats. Now, don't get this confused with 10 frames. Those are something different, tens mats. The mat, if you will, divides the 10 sides and the ones side, just like we see here. So the number one is all done for us. They have right here, if we're looking at number one, right here, they have the picture for us. And what they did in the box next to it is redraw the picture. They drew, excuse me, the cups of beans, which is, we don't need to draw the beans because that's going to take us a very long time. Now, after we're done with the lesson, if you want to draw 10 beans in each cup, go for it. It will take a lot of time, but we're not going to draw the beans in each cup because the cup each cup represents 10. And then you have your ones. So just right here, here's your tens and here's your ones. So we're just redrawing what's in the first box, just like I wrote on the, put it in yellow. We're redrawing in the box next to it the same thing. There's 2 tens here, 2 tens, 4 ones here, 4 ones. Okay, then we're gonna write in the number of how many tens and how many ones. So the first one's done for us. There's 2 tens and 4 ones, and underneath there's 4 tens and 4 ones. Then you add them together. And what place value do you add first? You add the one side. Okay, so guys, you can draw whatever you'd like, but for the time being, I'm just gonna make X's for my tens and my ones. So, because it takes a while to make cups and beans, but if you would like to, after the video, you can do that and then just watch and follow along as I'm going. But, so, number 2, so how many tens are there? There are 3 tens in that first box. So I'm gonna redraw, or I'm gonna make my 3 tens. And how many ones are there? There are 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the box on the bottom, how many tens are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many tens am I gonna draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many ones are there? Let's count them. Did you get 6? There are 6, so I'm gonna make my 6 ones. I'm gonna draw my 6 ones. Okay, now I've gotta fill in the blanks next to the number. Again, how many tens are there for the top number? So we're gonna look at this picture here, which is the same as the one on the left. So how many tens are there? There's 3 tens and 3 ones. And how many on the bottom? How many tens are there? There are 5 tens and 6 ones. Now, are we ready to add? Sure, we're ready to add. Now, there's different ways you could go about this. You could either count your pictures, but what side do you need to count first? Right, your ones. Or you could add the numbers. But which ones we add first? The tens or the ones? Okay, so 3 plus 6 is, did you get 9? Good. And 3 plus 5 is 8. So 33 plus 56 equals 89. Next one. All right, How many 10s are there? And we've got to redraw in the next box. We're redrawing. How many 10s? 6. 6 10s. And how many 1s? 2. And the box on the bottom, how many 10s are there? There's just 1. And how many 1s are there? 1. Okay, so now we gotta write our numbers from the drawings. Okay, so how many 10s are there? 6 10s and 2 1s. 1 10, 1 1. Okay, so now we can add 2 plus 1. This time, let's just count the pictures because, again, you could do 2 plus 1 and know the answer. But if you want to add the pictures, you could just see how many X's or pictures, whatever you're deciding to draw, are there. There are 3 here. And then you're going to add the 10s, which is 6 plus 1. But if you want to count all of the 10s, then go ahead and do that. So there's 7. Okay, great job, guys. Okay, now we're going to turn it to the back of the worksheet. So on the back, we don't need a redraw. We just need to fill in the number from the drawings that we see and then add. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen with you, or turn it over to the back, I should say. Okay, let me go erase some of this here. Okay, and we're all ready for the back. So we don't need a redraw here. What we need to do is just fill in how many 10s, how many 1s for the top, how many 10s, how many 1s for the bottom, and then find the sum. Remember, the sum means the total. That's what sum means, this word, sum. Okay, so number 4, we're at the top one. We got to fill in that top number. How many 10s are there? 2 10s, 4 1s, right? And the bottom number, there's 1 10 and 1 1. Now, 4 plus 1 equals 5. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Again, you're adding vertically. Vertically. Remember, vertical means up and down. Okay? Now let's go to number 5. That's right underneath. How many 10s are there? There are 6 10s on the top, and how many 1s are on the top? 2. On the bottom, how many 10s are there? There's 2. And how many 1s are there? 7. Good. Now, you can either add, remember you're adding vertically from top to bottom. Which side? The 1s. So 2 plus 7, you could count these pictures right here. You could count those or do 2 plus 7, which is, did you get 9? Good. And 6 plus 2, you could count, again, the 10s right here, which is 8. Okay, let's go to the one underneath. How many 10s are there? Okay, there are 5 10s. And how many 1s are there? There are 0 1s. And 4 10s. And how many 1s? 9. Okay, so 0 plus 9 is 9. And 5 plus 4, we're adding our 10s now. 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, let's go to number 7. You go ahead and write in the 10s and the 1s and then see if you're right. I'm going to put the answer. I'm going to give you a few more seconds here. How many 10s are there? And how many 1s are there? Did you get 53? Yes. Okay, next one. How many 10s are there? There are 0. Now, you don't have to put the 0, but I like to use it as a nice fill in because how many 1s are there? There are 2. So if you accidentally put the 2 in the 10s column, your answer is going to be incorrect. So you don't have to put the 0 for the tens column, but you gotta make sure to put it in the correct place value. Okay, so now let's add the ones, which is 5, and add the tens, which is 5. Okay, next one. I'm gonna have you fill that all in. I'm gonna give you about a minute to put in the tens and the ones for the top, the tens and the ones for the bottom, and then add them together. Remember, add the ones first. Okay, I'm gonna stay quiet so you could focus. Keep working. If you finish, you can move to the last one. Concentrate. Okay, let's do number 8. Number 8, how many tens and ones? There's 4 tens and 5 ones, which is 45. On the bottom, there's 4 tens and 4 ones. Did you add the ones first? 5 plus 4, 9. And 4 plus 4, 8. Did you get that? Yes, yes. Okay. And the bottom number, how many tens? 6. How many ones? Oh, I don't know why I put 6. I'm just going too fast here. How many tens are there, Miss Bartolome? There's only 1 10, and how many ones? 7. Silly. I hope you weren't copying me because I put the wrong answer. And how many tens on the bottom? There's 5 and 1 1. Now, let's count how many ones there are. That's all these beans. How many ones are there? There are 8 ones. And how many tens are there? That's these ones. And there are 6 of them. Who got that as an answer? Yes, yes. Okay, awesome. Let me stop sharing so I could give you a high five. Oh, you got high five me. High five. Who did that? Okay, let's do it again. High five. How about a fist bump? Fist bump. How about a fist bump and a little sparkly thing on the way back? Someone knows who does that a lot in class with me, that I've been doing that with when I FaceTime with them. You know who you are, but now I just taught it to the class. Okay, boys and girls, I miss you. What a great math lesson. Again, if you didn't do your drawings because you wanted to actually draw the beans and that could take you more time, great, go ahead and do that. And I'm super proud of you for working so hard, for being patient and kind and loving to your family, whoever you're staying with. I know you guys are working so hard and you are keeping really busy, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.